For decades, humanity has searched the skies for answers. We expected to find planets, stars, and comets, but what we never expected was light. Not sunlight, not cosmic reflections, but something far more unsettling. A glow so precise, so deliberate, that it could only mean one thing. When the James Webb Space Telescope turned its gaze toward a faint object drifting in from deep space, it uncovered a discovery that may rewrite the story of life in the universe. This wasn't just another rock tumbling through the void. This was something else, something that might not be natural at all.
It first appeared as nothing more than a faint speck at the edge of the solar system, drifting against the backdrop of distant stars. Astronomers logged it as yet another interstellar visitor, the third of its kind ever detected after Oumuamua and Borisov. They named it 3I Atlas. At first, it seemed like just another curiosity, a wandering object flung from some forgotten star system, passing through our neighborhood before vanishing back into the dark. But something about Atlas didn't fit. From the very first measurements, its brightness seemed off. For its estimated size, it was far too luminous. Unlike a comet, it showed no tail, no outgassing, no flickering bursts of dust and ice reacting to the sun. Instead, its glow stayed steady, unwavering, almost unnatural. Astronomers expected the chaotic tumble of a frozen rock, but what they saw was a consistency that defied every rule of cometary physics. And as Atlas crept closer, curiosity turned into unease. Because this was no ordinary interstellar rock. This was something different. Something that refused to behave the way nature intended.
To uncover the mystery, telescopes around the world locked onto Atlas. But it was the James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most powerful eye in the sky, that finally revealed the truth. Suspended 1,000,000 miles from Earth, Webb doesn't just see light, it measures heat, the faint thermal whispers that objects give off even in the cold emptiness of space. What it found was shocking. Atlas wasn't merely reflecting sunlight the way comets usually do. It was generating its own heat, a centralized thermal signature radiating outward from its core. Natural objects don't do this. Comets shine because the sun warms their icy surfaces. Asteroids glimmer faintly from reflected starlight, but Atlas glowed like something switched on, like a machine warming to life. Even stranger, Webb detected a rhythm buried in that heat. The heat wasn't evenly spread across its body. It pulsed, irregularly at first, then in cycles subtle enough to suggest intent. To the scientists, it looked less like geology and more like technology. One by one, natural explanations were tested and discarded. Exotic radioactive decay? Impossible. Friction from interstellar travel? The data didn't match. Hidden isotopes unknown to science? None of the signatures fit. Theories collapsed under the weight of Webb's precision. And what lingered was the possibility no one wanted to admit: Atlas might not be a natural object at all. If the heat signature was strange, the surface of Atlas was even stranger. Webb's instruments revealed patches of near-perfect reflectivity. Not the dull shimmer of ice, not the dusty glare of frozen rock, but something smooth, metallic, almost polished. Parts of the object reflected light as though engineered with intent, as though someone had designed it to gleam in the void. But the most unsettling discovery came from the light itself. Photometric analysis showed that Atlas wasn't scattering sunlight broadly the way a natural object would. Instead, it was emitting light in a narrow, controlled band of wavelengths. This is something comets simply don't do, but our technology does. The narrow band glow was eerily similar to the way humans engineer LEDs and communication lasers, concentrated beams tuned to exact frequencies. And those frequencies weren't random. They fell uncomfortably close to the same bands used in Earth's own communication and guidance systems. As if whatever was inside Atlas wasn't just shining, it was tuned, deliberate, purposeful. As Atlas drifts closer, as its signals continue to reach us, one truth resonates above all else. The universe may no longer be a silent void. Somewhere out there, something is awake, and for the first time, we have heard it speak. What happens next? Whether it chooses to reveal itself fully or remain a silent observer, could change the course of human history forever.